Hi friends, this is Emily with TikTok English. We're practicing 3 critical, important, necessary strategies for comprehension in English. The strategies are activate background knowledge, then monitor comprehension, finally respond to the text. Okay, we'll take them one by one. We already practiced activate background knowledge. That means before you read, look at the book or the passage, look at the illustrations for the passage, and think for a moment. Think, what is the story about? What are my ideas? What is my experience with this information? Now we need to read. We need to monitor comprehension. That means we don't keep reading when we don't understand, okay? Having your eyes move, here's paper, having your eyes move on paper, that is not reading. If your eyes are moving, but your brain is lunchtime or dinner or the party, that's not reading, that's moving your eyes. Reading means you understand what you're reading. Your brain and your eyes are together focused on what you're reading. And when we get confused, we stop and we say, wait, what? What happened? Let me check, let me review. So we have an illustration, we have a reading, and this reading you can download or read on my website on tiktokenglish.com. You can read this, you can print this so you have it. Or you can just listen. It's better reading practice, obviously, if you're reading. So here's the first paragraph. Ready? Learning a new language is an up and down adventure. Sometimes you feel very confident and you know you are making progress. But sometimes you feel very unsuccessful. You think you aren't learning anything and you'll never learn to use the language easily. It is important to continue to study and practice when you feel confident and when you feel unsuccessful. Now, the strategy of monitor comprehension says, stop here. Don't just continue. Stop. What did the paragraph say? The paragraph said that learning a language is an up and down experience. Emily, what is up and down experience? I read, sometimes you feel very confident and you know you're making progress. Sometimes you feel very unsuccessful. You think you aren't learning anything. An up and down experience. This also said it's important to continue to study when you feel confident and when you feel unsuccessful. Do we understand? Are we good? If you don't understand, stop. Stop the video, read again. Make sure that you are monitoring comprehension. Make sure you understand before you continue. Our second paragraph. This is our illustration. I started studying Spanish when I was in 7th grade. I was 13 years old and I liked studying Spanish. I continued studying Spanish in high school and in college. In college, I read long and difficult books in Spanish. I listened to my professors' complicated speeches in Spanish. I received good scores on my exams and the papers I wrote in Spanish. I felt very confident about my Spanish. Let's review, let's stop, let's monitor comprehension. Do we understand from the picture and the reading? This looks very confident. This is difficult Spanish at the university. Ooh, very confident. I think a change is coming in the third paragraph. I think we went from high with a smile. It looks like we're going low. Let's see. It says, then I traveled to Mexico And I realized I didn't understand spoken Spanish at all. The people talked so fast, it was impossible for me to understand them. I was very unhappy. I cried. I did. I cried at night because I didn't understand anyone. I was confused every day, but I continued listening and trying to understand. I think I was right, yeah? We had a positive experience and then a negative experience. It's been an up and down experience for me in Spanish. How about you in English? Do you have a similar experience? Here's the fourth paragraph. The fourth paragraph says, "Today, I am glad I didn't stop practicing Spanish. I continued studying, and today I speak Spanish well. I meet many interesting people, and I have many good experiences because I speak Spanish. My Spanish will never be perfect, and that's okay. I am not a native Spanish speaker, but I like my unique voice in Spanish." Do you see how, as we read, we stop? We look at the paragraph again. We look at the illustration again. We pay attention to vocabulary. When our brain starts to drift away, we stop. We bring it back. We monitor comprehension as we read. This is one of 3 key critical strategies for improving your reading comprehension. This is something we use on paragraphs at this level and on difficult reading. We always use these strategies to develop our reading comprehension. Next time, we'll respond to the text. We're going to use this text to develop some vocabulary skills, some fluency skills, some pronunciation. So get comfortable with this text. Follow me here on YouTube so you don't miss another lesson. You can follow me at TikTok English on Instagram. And you can check out my school. I'm the director of an English school. www.instituteace.org. Remember, everyone has an accent in English, so speak with your unique voice.